Simlies, welcome to another speed build. It is me, Deligracy here, and today, as per request, I am building my house in Aussie mate. So as you can see, it's quite dry in the front and backyard there. If you know anything about Australia, we're a pretty barren, hot, dry country with bushfires and droughts and all sorts of things. So I'm about to put up the balustrade now, and if you know a bit about Australian history, the British colonised Aussie, so we've got some cast iron lace there. And the tin roof is made out of, I think it's called corrugated iron. And as you can see, there are a couple of other little parts of the house. That is an outhouse, so the toilets are commonly out the back. So that's right, in the middle of the night you have to walk down the back, and there's a lot of spiders and snakes in Aussie, so you never really know what you're going to come across. But as long as it's not a drop dunny, then I guess that's okay. So, you know, we have running water, and that's what's most important, I think, when you're living out in the outback. Crikey, it's a pretty rough and barren land, so it can be a little bit stressful. Going into I think it was the kitchen right there. So where the yellow is, yeah, that's right, that's our kitchen. And there's no other rooms in the house that have a yellow and red as their colour scheme. Now, my mother, Sheila, she chose the colours and I went along with it, thought it was great. There are a lot of macas in Aussie. We're very influenced by the States, and macas, they deliberately chose their colours yellow and red because it stimulates the appetite. So we thought that was a fair dinkum colour scheme to put in the kitchen. Now, going into the kitchen here, we have a barbecue instead of an oven, and everyone does that in Aussie. You know, you put the prawns on the barbie. You know, you can wheel it outside if you want to sit outside and cook there, or wheel it back in. It's fantastic. Now, there was camper chairs as well. You missed them. You can take them camping with you if you feel like going for a camp underneath the gum trees. Now, this is the living room there, which we've gone past, but the great thing about the living room is we have a television, only a few channels, but we have a television out in the outback, and that is just crikey, that is amazing. Anyway, this is my sister's room. My sister is Matilda. She's amazing. She's the greatest person that you'll ever meet in the whole world, and she's a walk-in wardrobe there. That is her kangaroo rug, and I'm so envious of the kangaroo rug. Matilda and I, we were sitting on the veranda one day in the rocking chairs, and we just saw the biggest roo we've ever seen, and we popped it off. We just popped it right there and gave it a good skin, and Bob's your uncle. It's your beautiful bedroom rug. This room out the back near the outhouse is my room. We call it the dungeon because it sort of is one. It's lowered, it's underground, but you know, I really like it that way. This way it's, you know, it's warm in the winter and it's cool in the summer, which is great. Now moving on to the terrain, the terrain. There's mismatched chairs there. My mother, Sheila, she really likes mismatched chairs as well as I do, and my father, Ned, not so much. As you can see, there are little pet beds on the side, and that's where we lure in the kangaroos. Sometimes a few crocs show up and we pop them off. So there's the rocking chairs there, camper chairs, fold-out chairs, boxing kangaroos, the Barbie, prawns on the Barbie, the AFL, the cricket, the kangaroo rugs, you know, everything you would expect to see if you came down under, to our country down under. And this is my finishing on my room here, my beautiful room, and The Sims 4, and that's where all the magic happens, and I'm so glad I have internet. And thanks guys, thanks for watching.